Today, you are going to learn the 3 most dangerous mistakes which chess players make all the time, and most importantly, I'm going to show you how to avoid them as well. The channel is so close to 1,000 subscribers, so don't forget to smash those like and subscribe buttons if you enjoy the video. Ready? Here we go. The first mistake that you are making in chess is not checking whether the trade that you are about to make benefits you or your opponent. Trades in chess are very common, but there are so many factors to them, such as whether you're up or down in material, if the position is closed or not, if you are trading off your opponent's most active piece, if you are damaging their pawn structure, and so many more things. You may be wondering, why is this important? Well, it turns out that if you're up in material, trading is a great thing because you simply trade down to a winning endgame, which you will then win. But if you're down in material, you will trade down to a losing endgame, which you'll end up getting checkmated in. A bit like if your position is closed, you would love a knight pair because knights work really well in tight positions. Whereas if your position is open, you would rather have a bishop pair because they would be able to snipe the long diagonal. Knowing these small details can make the difference between you or your opponent having the right pieces on the board at the right time, so it is crucial. The second mistake you're making in your games is something called tunnel vision. Now, tunnel vision is very dangerous because it is where you only think about what you want from the position instead of also taking into account what your opponent can do, such as threats, captures, or even in some cases, checkmates. Here's a nice example. In this position, you can see that of course, white is totally winning an upper queen, doing a very nice job. And in this position, black decides to activate their rook with the move rook b8, just like so. But here, white gets tunnel vision and plays the move queen g4. Now, at first glance, this seems like a totally normal move, simply threatening a checkmate on the g7 square, utilizing the fact that they are up a queen. Well, if you inspect a little bit closer, you can see that the white queen used to be on e4, and this was guarding the very important b1 square, stopping the rook from infiltrating on the king. But because the queen has moved to g4 just like so, black actually has a checkmate in 2, with rook b1 check, and the white queen is forced to come to d1, and it is checkmate, just like so. A very brutal example of how tunnel vision can cost the game even when you're up a queen. The third and final mistake which we will be looking at in today's video is spending too much time in the opening instead of saving it for the times of the game which need much more thinking, such as the middle game and the end game. Of course, I'd love to explain you guys this with a chessboard, but it's about time, so I can't really do that. But instead what I will do is I'll give you a lovely rule which I love to use. It is called the 20-40-40 rule. The 20-40-40 rule is where you spend 20% of your total clock time in the game on the opening, 40% on the middle game, and another 40% on the end game. For example, in a rapid game of 10 minutes with no increment, you would spend maximum 2 minutes on the opening and 4 minutes on each the middle game and end game. This rule is very helpful because it helps you structure your time usage into efficient chunks that help you keep track of how you should be using it, enabling you to not suddenly have to play an endgame with just 1 minute on your clock. A great tip to help you follow the 20-40-40 rule is to not only memorize the moves of the opening that you are playing, but also to understand the plans of the opening you are playing. This is because once you get out of the opening and start into the middle game, the unknown, you will now have a great knowledge of the position and the plans that come along with it, which will not only help you get an advantage on the board, but on the clock as well, which is really cool. Overall, we have covered 3 very important tips in chess. Number 1, only trade when it benefits you. Number 2, do not get tunnel vision and always check your moves. And number 3, don't spend too much time in the opening. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to smash those like and subscribe buttons. Click the playlist links below for more videos just like this one, and best of luck in your games. Bye bye.